soulmate. Yes. Yes. And like I said, Sag and Libra are 2 signs apart. That's why I hate that for Cardi and Offset, that they're going through with the divorce. But like I said, she's with another Sagittarius now, so maybe that'll work out a little better. But yeah, there's definitely soulmate here. There's soulmate here. This is having the time of your life. Yeah, you have to drop these burdens and obligations and responsibilities. It's time to have the time of your life. I've had the time of my life, and I owe it all to you. That's giving me Dirty Dancing. Hold on. Yeah, so now I'm picking up on the movie Dirty Dancing that had Patrick Swayze in it, and damn it, what was her name? Is her name Jennifer Grey? But she played Baby in the movie Dirty Dancing. Yeah. And they went through some trials and tribulations, but they had the time of their lives, baby. Yes. um so yeah, with the Wheel of Fortune, it speaks about karma, soulmates, good luck, destiny, turning point. There is a turning point. It is destiny. The wheels are always turning. This is a state of change. Life is getting better or back to normal. Yes, Libra, life is getting better or back to normal. Cherish this bliss. Make the most of it, because in a flash, it could be gone. Baby, we here for a good time, not a long time. Make the most of this bliss, Libra, because in a flash, it could be gone. Look, you got all these obligations and responsibilities and burdens. Baby, it's time to have some fun. Yeah, it's time to cherish this bliss. It's time for some rest and some relaxation. um yeah, because if you don't start resting and relaxing, you're going to burn out with this 10 of Wands here. Yeah, you're going to burn out. Yeah. um So yeah, follow your intuition with this Wheel of Fortune. We got heavy intuition here with the Queen of Cups and the Wheel of Fortune. Follow your intuition. You have the knowing. Yeah. Follow your intuition. Have faith. Keep your heart open. Keep your heart open. Just because one relationship doesn't work out doesn't mean you should close your heart. Keep your heart open, so that the love that's meant to be can find its way in. Yeah. Have faith. Keep your heart open to help. Keep your heart open to help. Go with the flow. It also speaks about sudden opportunities and again following your intuition. You get what you give. What you send out will return. Baby, this is karma. This is karma. You get what you give. What you send out will return. If you sending out shit, guess what you're gonna get back? Shit. If you're sending out good, guess what you're gonna get back? Good. Yeah. Yeah, so this is all about cherishing life, making the most out of life. Libra, cherish your life, make the most out of it. Um it also speaks about having faith and keeping your heart open. Keeping your heart open to help. Yeah. Going with the flow and following your intuition. Yeah. Baby, that's that. Yeah, and there's definitely some burdens and obligations that are not yours to carry that you have to drop and start delegating tasks to other people. There's nothing wrong with receiving help. Like I said, it takes a village, especially when you're a mother and raising kids. It takes a village to raise the kids. You can't do it alone. Yeah. And there's definitely a soulmate here. That's beautiful. Like I said in the beginning, I'm just picking up on butterflies. Somebody giving each other butterflies and just that feeling. It's just a beautiful feeling. Yeah. All right, let's go on over here. Because we have the Four of Swords, which is you. So I don't know if I said it in the beginning, but swords is all about your mental. your mental health, your mental well-being, how you're thinking, how you're communicating, your morals, your values, your common sense. And like I said, you are a sword, Libra. You are a sword. Your intelligence is your weapon. Your intelligence is your weapon. Your intelligence is your sword. And with the Four of Swords, it speaks about rest and relaxation. Baby, didn't I say? If you don't start getting some rest and relaxation, Libra, you are going to burn the fuck out. And who can you help when you're burnt out? Nobody. So you gotta put yourself first and get some rest and some relaxation. It speaks about religion and prayer. Yeah, I was picking up on religion and prayer with the Wheel of Fortune. Yes. I don't know what your religion may be, but take it as it resonates. Maybe it's time for you to tap into your religion and get yourself back into a routine. Yeah. It speaks about meditation. So whenever I see meditation, I speak about taking meditation classes or courses, doing yoga. Praying is meditation. Chanting is meditation. Like I said, that's religion, heavy religion here. Going to the gym. Going to the gym is meditation. Working out, blowing off some steam. Yeah, it's all about healing and detoxing your body. Yeah, yeah. So it speaks about recuperation. You could be recuperating from an illness, Libra. It speaks about contemplation, being in deep thought. There's an urgent need for rest here. There's an urgent need for rest. You must recharge. Oh boy. I don't know. I'm picking up on illness. I'm picking up on mental illness. You know what? The Four Swords always gives me that movie, Lady Sings the Blues. It's about the jazz singer Billie Holiday. Diana Ross played Billie Holiday. Yeah. And she was on drugs. Yeah. And she went away to this medical facility, where she could recuperate and heal. Yeah. And Billie Holiday, she had a pretty tough life, especially, her early years. She was working in, I want to call it a brothel. I want to call it a brothel. My grandmother used to call it a whorehouse. Yeah, she worked at a brothel, where men or women would come and pay, to be pleased by the women in the brothel. And I did say in the beginning how Cardi talked about stripping. Yeah, so I don't know. I'm picking up on stripping, working in a strip club, maybe working in like a brothel where people come for sexual pleasure. Yeah, she was doing that though, Billie Holiday, and there was this jazz club across the street, and she just happened to walk in there one day, and she met Piano Man that was played by Richard Pryor, and she sang, and baby, that's how she began, her singing career. She started using her gifts and her talents. Yeah. And not only that, she met the love of her life. When she sang in the club that night, there was a man in the club. I forget his name, but he ended up being the love of her life. He wanted what was best for her. He wanted to protect her. Yeah. Heavy Billie Holiday energy here. Billie Holiday was an Aries, I think, though. Yeah. I don't know, but I'm picking up on you need recuperation, whether it be taking a vacation, going on some type of retreat, some type of healing retreat, or going to some type of medical facility, where you can heal, where you can rest and relax and heal. Yeah, you must recharge before any next venture. You must recharge. Listen, Libra, constant stress and tension will break even the hardest person. Constant tension and stress will break even the hardest person. Yeah, it speaks about trauma. There's definitely I'm picking up on a lot of trauma, especially with that Three of Wands in the beginning that was in reverse, and that's being haunted by the past. Yeah. So it speaks about trauma, breakup, financial things, family, health problems. It's time to step back, Libra. Regain your perspective. Take some time off. Take some time off. Uh-huh. It says now is not the time to make decisions. Stay silent. Stay silent. Stay inactive to build your mental strength. Yeah. Stay silent. Stay inactive to build your mental strength. Clear your mind of clutter. Clear your mind of clutter. There we go. Take a meditation course. Yeah. It's time to replenish your strength. It's time to replenish your mind. Spend time connecting with your higher self. Yeah. Take some time apart from others after painful losses to reaccess your priorities. Yeah. It's time for you to take some time apart from others after painful losses, after trauma, to reaccess your priorities, to replenish your strength, to clear your mind. Yeah, this is giving me tens. My mind is free. All these thoughts are troubling. There's some troubling thoughts. You need to free your mind. I really need time out. You need time out. Yeah. And then backing this up, you got the Two of Wands. So the Two of Wands speaks about getting out of your comfort zone. It speaks about having courage, making bold moves. Yeah. I don't dance now. I make money moves. Yeah. Yeah. It's time to heal, baby. And then it's time to start making bold moves. It's time to start making money moves. It's time to have courage. It's time to have confidence. It's time to believe in yourself. That's what wands are. Confidence, believing in yourself, being brave, having courage to make those bold moves, to make those money moves. This is a new beginning. The Two of Wands is a new beginning. I feel like you've been through something. Now you've got this new beginning in front of you. You have all these new opportunities in front of you that's for you to embrace. Yeah, that's for you to embrace. Take the first steps to your goals. Make moves, make moves, make moves, make moves, Libra. Yeah, we go through things. We go through things, that we have to heal from. Yeah. And once we heal, we have to start making moves. We have to get out of our comfort zone. The show must go on. The show must go on. You can't stay stuck in the past. You can't let the past haunt you. You can't let the past keep you stuck. You have to move on. You have to make moves. Yeah. And then we got the Five of Wands here. Everybody fighting to be heard. Jealousy, envy. Yeah. Conflict, jealousy, envy. I don't know. I'm getting Michelle Obama. She said, when they go low, go high. An unhealed person would say when they go low, go lower. But a healed person will say when they go low, go higher. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person. Yeah. Sometimes you have to be the bigger person. Hear each other out. Everybody wants to win the argument. Everybody wants to win the fight. Everybody wants to be heard. Everybody wants to be right. Baby. But sometimes you just got to take a step back. Take a step back and hear each other out. Communicate. Talk to each other. Yeah. Communicate. Talk to each other. Whether it's your relationship, your sister, your brother, your mother, your father, your co-worker, your boss. Take it as it resonates. Stop fighting with each other. Sometimes you just have to take a step back and hear each other out. Communicate. Talk to each other. You are an air sign, Libra. I told you, your intelligence is your weapon. Yeah. The way you think, the way you communicate, your common sense, that is your weapon. Yes. The way you talk. Like I said, Saweetie said in her song, is it the way that I talk? Is it the way that I walk? Is it the way I handle my business? Yeah, it's just something about you that will make people admire you. There's something about you that inspires other people. Yeah. So you just sometimes have to be the bigger person and hear each other out instead of fighting and arguing and wanting to be right and wanting to win the fight. Sometimes you just got to be the bigger person and hear each other out and communicate and talk. Compromise, baby. Not only that, you learn from conflict. And when you learn from conflict, you grow. So what's it going to be, Libra? You going to fight to win? You going to fight to be heard? Or are you going to fight to learn? Fight to grow? Baby, you want to fight to learn and grow. Yeah. All right, I'm going to leave this section on here. We're going to end over here. I'm running out of time. Let's get into it. All right, so let's get into this 7 of Wands, baby. So yeah, there's more jealousy, more envy, more conflict. Look at the man. He's standing there. He's standing his ground. So the 7 of Wands, like I said, is fire energy. It's all about standing your ground. Especially when it comes to your manifestation, your dreams, your goals, and your desires. Stand your ground. There's jealous people. There's envious people. There's haters that want to cause conflict. When they see you glowing and shining, yeah. Haters come with that territory, yeah. But you got to stand your ground. Look at the hands at the bottom, taking the wands. People trying to take what's yours, trying to take your position, trying to take your spot. Now this is giving me love and basketball. You know, when Monica had to fight for her spot on the basketball team. Yeah. Yeah, you got to stand your ground. You got to fight. You got to fight for what you want. Your goals, your manifestation. I also get bill collectors. So there could be some bill collectors. Bill collectors at my door. What can you do for me? What can they do for you, Libra? You got bill collectors at your door. They got to have a J-O-B if they want to be with you. No romance without finance. No romance without finance, Libra. The bill collectors are at your door. So I'm kind of picking up on debt too. And if that's ever the case, and it gets to be a heavy burden, a heavy burden like this 10 of Wands, file for bankruptcy. Yeah. Seek some type of financial advice. Yeah. But yeah, mostly I'm getting people trying to take your spot, trying to take your position, and you have to stand your ground. You have to stand your ground. You have to fight for your position. You have to fight for your spot. Yeah. I mean, you don't work so hard and put all that work in just to have somebody come and take it from you. Yeah. You got to stand your ground. You got to stand on business. Set up boundaries. Yeah. Baby. Yeah, so the 7 of Wands is all about defending your position, defending your beliefs, standing your ground, and tapping into your inner strength. You got to be strong, baby. You got to be strong, and hold your ground. Because after that, we got the Star card, and this is beautiful. This is all about hope and faith and purpose and renewal and nourishment. It's all about stripping yourself of limiting beliefs that hold you back. Realize who you are. No matter what life throws at you, you are always connected to the divine. Isn't that beautiful? Didn't I get heavy religion? No matter what life throws at you, you are always connected to the divine. Blessed by the universe. Blessed by the universe. Yeah. Realize who you are, baby. Yeah, the past is in the past. You can't keep living in the past. Yeah. You got to realize who you are. Know that no matter what life throws at you, you are always connected to the divine. Blessed by the universe. It speaks about out with the old and in with the new. Out with the old, in with the new. It's time to put the old shit out in the Sunday garbage so that the new shit can find its way in. Keep your heart open. Yeah, it speaks about giving back. But then we got this Two of Swords here, which is you. I always say somebody has their fucking Ray Charles glasses on. So Libra, I feel like you have your Ray Charles glasses on. Look, the eyes are covered. The swords are going into different directions, so you don't know what to do about something. It's like you're Ray Charles to the bullshit. Yeah. In denial even. Yeah, in denial even. Ray Charles to the bullshit, don't know what to do. Baby, you gotta have a little hope. You gotta have a little faith. You gotta tap into your purpose. It's time for a renewal. It's time for you to remember who the fuck you are, Libra. You know? Let's get into the Two of Swords really quick. So yeah, confusion, indecision, lack of information. You don't have all the information. There's some research that you got to do. Like I said in the beginning with this healing, you have to educate yourself. You have to seek the knowledge for the answers that you're looking for. Yeah. Because with this Two of Swords here, there's a lack of information. The Two of Swords wants you to listen to your intuition. Baby, you have the knowing. You have the knowing. I feel like you do tarot. You do palm reading. You have that psychic ability, that intuition. Yeah, the Queen of Cups here is a body of intuition. Trust your intuition. Listen to your intuition. Follow your intuition. It's not wrong. Those are messages from the higher power that you are divinely protected by. Yes. Follow your intuition. Yeah, it speaks about cutting off folks. I said somewhere over here, I think with the Four of Swords. Yeah, you got to separate yourself so that you can heal your mind, body, and soul. You got to put you first. You got to take care of you. You got to put you first and take care of you. And these are two swords, which is you. It speaks about cutting off people, cutting off folks, butting heads. We got plenty of butting heads right here. Being stuck in the middle. It's time to pick a side. It's time to pick a side, Libra, and get yourself out of whatever type of situation this is. Yeah. Pick a side. Pick a side. Yes. Ain't that Drake? Drake said pick a motherfucking side. What's at the bottom of the deck? I'm just interested to see. Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Somebody feeling left out in the cold, maybe even homeless, maybe even injured. I said with this Four of Swords, I feel like you were recuperating from some type of injury, some type of illness. Yeah. This is a major loss right here. This is a major loss. I always get loss of a job, your career, your house, your home, your relationship. Yeah, this is a major loss. And feeling left out in the cold, maybe even homeless. Look, they're in front of a church. You have to seek counsel. Yeah, you have to seek counsel. I want to go a little deeper though with that Two of Swords. Let's get into it financially. There's something financial here. So yes, with this Five of Pentacles, we have hardship, loss, isolation, feeling abandoned, adversity, struggle, unemployment, alienation, disgrace. Oh, damn. Something here is a disgrace. And Pentacles is earth energy. Pentacles is all about money, work, business. It is Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Yeah. And it's backing up this indecisiveness. This situation you're turning a blind eye to. It's some type of financial situation I'm kind of picking up here. Let's go deeper financially with the Two of Swords. You might be hiding from your financial condition, and that it would be simpler for you to stop doing so. It would be simpler for you to stop hiding from your financial condition. If you take the time to look carefully, you might discover that you'll need to make some difficult decisions. Perhaps you wanted a new laptop and that designer clothing, but a closer look at your finances reveals that you can only afford one at the moment. Whatever the circumstance, make sure you approach it logically and with clarity. The Two of Swords again signifies challenging or stressful financial decisions, as well as a refusal or inability to face reality. You got to face reality. You got to take off your Ray Charles glasses, especially when it comes to your finances. maybe even, a situation at work. Maybe, you have to stop turning the blind eye to it. You cannot allow yourself to remain in denial about your current financial difficulties. You might need to tighten your belt or downsize your car in order to weather the storm, but you can manage it. You can manage it. Keeping your head in the sand won't solve anything, but make things worse. If you are unsure of your alternatives, seek professional guidance. Seek professional financial guidance. I told you, reach out for financial advice. In a financial context, the Two of Swords represents difficult or unpleasant decisions as well as an inability or refusal to face reality. If you are currently having financial difficulties, you cannot allow yourself to remain unaware of them. You have to deal with this. Whatever the situation is, you have to deal with it. You have the Star card here. That's all about hope, faith, purpose, renewal. Remembering who you are. No matter what life throws at you, you are always connected to the divine, blessed by the universe. Yes. So there's no need to turn a blind eye to it. Do what you need to do. Yeah. Out with the old, in with the new. Keep your heart open. Yeah. And it speaks about giving back. I don't know. Maybe there's somebody that you know that's homeless or out in the cold. Yeah. Injured, ill. Yeah. That you might want to help out. That you have a little empathy for. Yeah. All right, Libra. I'm going to leave it right here. I'm running out of time. Spread your wings, Libra. Spread your wings. You have a lot of manifestation out here, baby. It's your time to shine. Yeah. And be the bigger person. Be the bigger person. Hear other people out. In return, they will hear you out. You know? All right, Libra. I love y'all. I love y'all dearly. And I will talk to you next time. Aquarius, your reading is next in my air sign bonuses. And Gemini, I'm going to get back in and do another bonus reading for you as well before your season is over. But in the meantime, in between time, baby, live it up. Live it up. Honor your inner child. Have some fun. Do something you always wanted to do to honor your inner child. All right? Love y'all. Bye.